I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. It's just a quick tutorial over using our classroom page, getting signed up for that in Canva. This is something that I tried in another one of my classes, and it allows us complete access to the program, almost like a pro account with this educator account that I have. And you are able to submit everything in Canva here for me to take a look at. You don't have to download anything and submit it in Schoology. And it also allows me to create a template for you, hopefully making things a little bit faster. So I'm using one of my daughters as an example for signing up. So when you click on the link, you should come to a page that looks similar to this. It's going to have your name there, and you're going to click continue. It's taking a little bit, sorry. It's taking a little bit. I don't think this computer's been used in a while, so it's a little slow. All right, so you get this little pop-up, Welcome to Honors World History. You click Let's Go, and it'll give you a couple of prompts in here, just kind of getting you started. You can look through those or ignore them. It's up to you. And where you're going to want to start is over here on the left. It says Shared with You. And you should see the Enlightenment, and it's labeled as a template, and it does have 4 pages. So click the dot 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 in the top right corner, and you're going to choose to make a copy. So this is, go to all your designs, and it makes a copy for you. This is very similar to Google Drive, I'm working with Google. So you're going to click on that, and it'll open up a new tab for you. You could just close the original tab if you wanted to. I do not have my daughter signed into our Schoology page, so I'm not going to be navigating over to where that is, where some of our resources are. I'll go over that in class. And this is just taking a while to load. I'm going to click next, next. Got it. Okay, all right, and the text looks normal again. I was a little scared there for a second, but anyways, so you have this template here. You don't really need to change anything with the formatting or anything like that. I just, we're using this for you to basically get to know some of the things that you read about in section 4. So again, there's 4 pages. You can click hide over here on the left just to kind of expand that screen a little bit. If you want to zoom in a little bit more, down here in the right hand corner there's a little percent. We click that, and it's set to fit right now, which is just shy of 50%. I'm going to go up to 75 to see what that looks like, and you can just kind of scroll and move around as you like, but just gets it a little bit bigger for you if you want to, but it doesn't really matter either way. And this is just like editing a document. So over here, I look up information about Thomas Hobbes. I'm going to click one time. I'll see the box appear around this information. I'm going to double click in here. You can select everything with your mouse, or you could do Command A to select that text, and then just start typing some things about the person. And you can see it just kind of expands the page a little bit, like as you go. If for some reason you wanted to change the text, all right, if you select everything, or if you click off and just click on it one time so the cursor isn't flashing, up at the top here you have an editing bar that's very similar to anything that you've done in Google or anything else. So you can change the text over on the side if you wanted to. You could change the color of the text. You've got bold and italic for some of the things. You've got your alignment tool that's available. There's a bullet, the bulleted list items that you can have. You can change spacing. There's different effects that you can do for the text if you wanted to. If you feel like you need to move some things more around, all of this is grouped together. So you could click ungroup and then you'll see the lines appear around everything, and then you could move stuff individually if you wanted to. There is an undo button at the top here, or Command Z. Over here with position, this just has to deal with how things are, placed on the document. So moving things forward and backward. There's a hyperlink tool that's available. You don't need to hyperlink anything for this assignment, but I'm just pointing out that it's there. Up at the top, this is where you're going to change your document title. So I am going to highlight copy of and just put my last name there, or my daughter's last name, and click enter, and then that changes the title of the document. If you wanted to, again, not necessary because we're trying to make this as quick as possible. You have different background options over here that you can select from. If you've used this before, you had to pay attention to what was free or had the little crown, and everything is accessible now with this new account. And there's lots of other things that you could play with over here, but for this assignment's purposes, it's really not necessary. I do want you to get pictures of these people in here. So where are you going to get that from? Well, first, delete that where it says image, delete this text. So I'm going to delete that text, and it's just a little placeholder for the picture. I'm going to go to uploads. I don't have a picture of Thomas Hobbes saved, so I'm going to look him up real quick here. And hopefully I get a decent enough picture to pop up. I'm going to click on images. And from things that I've seen in other history books, this looks pretty accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that image. Maybe. There we go. And then I am going to right click and choose Save Image As. So that'll save to my desktop. We'll say Hobbes and then save. I'm going to go back to my Canva tab up here at the top, and now I'm going to click Upload Media. I'm going to choose Device. I'm going to click on Desktop because that's where I saved it, and here is Hobbes. Double click it and it will start loading on the side, and kind of put this like into your account basically. Once this bar fills up, then you are able to select it and put your image in there. And so I'm just going to click once, and you can see it pops over there. I can resize it at the corners. And remember, this is really at just 50% sizing, so we don't need to make it super big or anything like that. If you want to get an idea for how big it really is, again, change this to 100%, and there's your full size. So you have your picture of Hobbes in there. That's about all you need to do with that, and then getting that information. That's the basics of navigating the screen. Again, to edit the text, if you click in there, you want to kind of double click or click twice so that you can see that cursor flashing, and then you're just editing the text. All of the names for the people and things and what I'm asking you for, those are all noted on all of these pages. Once you're finished, you're going to click up here in the top right corner where it says Send to Teacher, and you're going to click Me, and then just click Send, and then that sends it to me. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Again, this material is located for you in section 4 of the text. I will point that out in class when we're going through some stuff. Have fun.